Tonya Powers talking about the flu. This is a bad year. I don't know why, but what do the numbers look like?
This is a bad year, and your conversation is really interesting. I want to ask you a question about that in a second. But the pediatric flu cases are really these numbers are higher than we've been seeing, and I think that's one of the really disturbing parts. I mean, we always hear every year, get your flu shot. The elderly and the young are the most, susceptible and most at risk.
Yeah.
The total number of pediatric flu-related deaths is 53 for the season. By the way, that started in October.
Wow.
They are tracking it at the CDC. Matter of fact, if pie charts and graphs are your thing, go to the CDC's website. You could get lost in the rabbit hole of flu information. I'm just going to tell you because they've got tons of it, and they've even got a map to show you where the worst cases are and where the we're really widespread. They say it is raging across the U.S. It's quite a big thing this year. We've got an uptick in the percentage of patients who have actually gone to their healthcare providers with flu-like symptoms. For the week ending January 27th, it was 7.1% of patients, up from 6.5%.
Wow.
They're saying that this one could be the worst one in years.
Because we're reaching such a high level so early, it seems. And I do have to say, how many people don't actually go to the hospital? And so you look at their numbers and the number of cases of flu. How many go unreported because the people don't go to the ER, they don't go to their clinic?
That's true.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, oh, well, I don't want the flu shot because it'll give me the flu, and I have a bad. It's not going to give you the flu. That's not how the flu shot works. And the other thing is, if you've had the flu shot, one of the things that they say is if you, and I'm talking about the healthcare professionals, if you get the flu, it reduces the severity of it, at least. It is not as bad as it could be. I mean, and once you get the flu, if you end up with pneumonia, that weakens your immune system. One of the interesting things I found out doing research for this story is the flu actually makes you more susceptible, if you don't treat it and you're at home with this raging case of flu. One of the things it can make you more susceptible to are heart attacks.
Really? Yeah,
it makes sure, and like I said, the pneumonia is really you gotta watch that.
Yeah,
I mean, and we're seeing stories of not just like I said the at risk groups that are weakened immune systems or the elderly or children, but like able-bodied, middle of the road, average age kind of adults are dying from this. I mean, you can die from the flu. So they're urging everybody to take it seriously. I also think it was interesting what you guys were talking about taking the day off or staying out of work if you have the flu.
Well, I got to tell you, we had it started with at our Super Bowl little get together where a father upset that his daughter had to go to work. He thinks she has the flu. She was vomiting, but this fast food type place required, even knowing that she was sick, required that she come in. And he's like, boy, can you imagine she's going to be serving food to people today?
No.
Yeah.
That's disturbing.
Yeah. I don't know about anybody else. You drive up to a drive-thru or something and, the person's sneezing and hacking. I just drive right away.
Yeah.
I'm leaving. Sorry.
Wow.
I don't want anything to do with that. So
No. Well, I hope everybody there stays well, and if you are sick, don't go give it to everybody.
Yeah. But in radio, the rule has always been, hey, you work a morning shift, you got to come in.
I do. The other half of that is, if you're, especially if you're a single parent, and people are coming to work and they're sick and they get you sick.
Yeah, then you get to take it home. Trust me, Tonya, my wife.
I mean, that works if you're a parent of whatever.
Yeah.
But especially if you don't have anybody else to go, okay, here, you take the reins for a minute.
Yep.
It is really difficult.
My wife is an elementary teacher, so that's where it all comes from into our house, I think. So, all right, Tonya, interesting. Stay healthy out there.
Yes, y'all too. Please,
thank you so much.
Please be well.
Tonya Powers from Fox News.